DEESLIMDAOG and Stay Solid is the movement. Praise be to the Most High. Yeah, we back with another one. But the narcissist discarded you because you figured them out. Yeah, that's the real reason the narcissist discarded you, man. It wasn't about you. You did nothing wrong. And I know a lot of times that when you don't give a person your all and you don't put your heart into them, you don't put your time into them, you know, you learn to trust them and love them. You know, it could be very painful when they walk away from you. And to be honest with you, it'll even having you thinking it's you. You'll start looking at yourself, but that was all a part of the plan. Yeah, that was all a part of the plan. The narcissist wanted you to doubt yourself. That's what it's all about. Yeah, they want to come into your life. They want to try to gaslight you, lift you up. Then they want to snatch and break your ass down. That's the process. Yeah, they want to put doubt in you. They want to break you. Yeah, that's what they was doing. It was strategized like that. Yeah, it was supposed to be like that. But once you start to wake up, it was a problem. Yeah, that's the thing about it. See, the narcissists know when you ain't rocking with them no more. They can feel it. Energy don't lie. You see how I always say that the way people feel about you, they treat you, the narcissists know that too. They stupid, but they ain't stupid. Yeah, they can feel it. You know, the way you used to wake up in the morning, you know, cook good breakfast for them, and the way you used to rub their back or buy them, give them anything they wanted and anything they needed. You slowed down on that shit. They picked up on it. So what happened was, when they started seeing you changing, they had to change their routine up. Now, see, it's two things that the narcissist could have did, and they probably did do it, but you didn't pay no attention. Once you catch on to what the narcissist is doing, sometimes if they're not ready to leave you because they don't got a new supply that's already lined up, they'll hold on and they'll try to change their routine up to make you think that, oh, okay, that you tripping, it was just you, and they getting their shit together. But guess what? They still lining you up. Yeah, the narcissist is still lining your ass up, bro. It's just a matter of time that they got to find somebody or groom somebody that they can be able to manipulate and can control. Now, you forgot, the narcissist now, they ain't just going to go pick no anybody. I know people be thinking, oh, the narcissist go pick. No, they don't. They ain't going to go pick no anybody. They got to pick somebody who they think that's real. They don't like stupid people because that's not going to be fun to them. That's not gonna be fun to them. They wanna fuck with somebody who got some light, who got some shine, who got some clout, who's somebody that's a boss. So that's gonna make them feel like they did something. So they want somebody with some motion. The narcissists like breaking people with motion. Yeah, they looking for somebody that's already doing shit. If you ain't doing nothing, 9 times out of 10, they ain't thinking about you. Cause it's all about validation. They gotta have somebody that they could come into their life and say, hey, you know, I was with this person or I was with that person. You know what I mean? And if it don't work out, they can say, well, damn, they wasn't all that in the first place. You know, blase, blase, blah, run that smear campaign on you. But they had to discard you because they knew you weren't going to fall for the lies no more. Yeah, they knew you was done playing the crackhead game, so they ain't had no choice but to cut your ass off. They ain't had no choice but to leave. Yeah, but they still want to rock out with you. They just know you ain't falling for the games no more. See, that's what it's all about when you're dealing with the narcissist. It's all a game. It's a game of emotions. It's a game of control. They want to control you. And whenever you start getting where you won't let them control you, it's a problem. It's time for you to go. Yeah, you got to go. So long as you doing what they want you to do, then you all good in their eyes. It's when you stop. That's when the problem is, you waking up. The narcissist like, don't you dare wake your punk ass up. That's how the narcissist think about you. You better not wake your punk ass up. Because once they see you yawning, they see you getting up, they see you ain't believing the lie no more, they know they mad slipping, they got to catch out. The narcissist got to catch out because they can't take you finding out who they really is. They can't take a chance on you exposing them to the world. They can't take that. Yeah, they can't take that, man. That's a real narcissistic injury. That's a blow to the gut. They can't do that, so they're going to take off on you. Because this is what they know. If they don't take off on you, you're going to take off on them. It's kind of like being in a fight. You know, 2 people that's fighting that's really real. If 2 people that really want to fight, they ain't going to do a whole bunch of talking. They're going to get to throwing them blows. And that's how it is with a narcissist. That's why I told y'all that it's spiritual warfare. They're going to get you before you get them. That's why they come with the discard. Yeah, so it was never about you, it was about them. And you shouldn't be hurt about that. The discard really is a blessing in disguise. That God getting that demon from around you. Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. But that's why they really discarded you, man. And I had to run this video right here back as I got more understanding about the discard and what the discard really is about. But that's what that discard is really about, man. Yeah, it's about that you finding out that they really is a demon and they can't handle that shit, bro. Yeah, they can't handle you exposing them. They cannot take that. Oh, hell no. You're going to be able to tell somebody that they're not real. That's not going down. Yeah, that's not going down, man. Yeah. And if you like the content, do me a favor and make sure that you hit the like button to get this out here in the algorithm so it might be able to help and save somebody else, man. Yeah, and if anybody need coaching sessions too, you can get at me at therealDSlimDaog@gmail.com. You also can hit me up on Instagram, DSlimDaog, and you can donate to the channel Cash App, $DEBOY10, man. Yeah, I ain't been out in a minute. Had to get a little walk through, the sun shining. Yeah, get it in today. Yeah, put it down for everybody in the narcissistic community, man. If you ever been with a demon and you got free, stay the fuck away from them, man, because they don't mean no good for you. They ain't gonna do nothing but come into your life, use, abuse you, and destroy you, man. But that's what the discard all about. The discard was about you waking up. You woke up. You woke up and you got your mind right. So they had to catch flight. They had to get up out of there. Yeah, they had to cut you loose. Yeah, that's what it's all about. They had to cut you loose because they know that you was gonna cut them loose. Yeah, so they said, hey, you know what? It ain't gonna go no other way. It ain't gonna go no other way. So that's why the narcissist did what they did to you, man. Yeah, they knew you was getting close. You was about to wake up. Yeah, they couldn't take that. The narcissist couldn't take you waking up and finding out they was a piece of shit, that they wasn't nothing but a 304. Because for everything they told you that they wasn't, they really was. Yeah, they can't take that. They don't want to have to stand on business and have to admit that, hey, I'm nothing but a liar. I'm nothing but a user and a manipulator. Because see, when you start waking up, you was telling them this shit, and they was like, damn, you catching on. They was like, yeah, he catching on, she catching on. So they got to get away from you. Yeah, they got to get away from you, man. So just know that them discarding you, yeah, it's going to hurt. Because your love for the narcissist was real. But their love was fake. Their love was fake. But the blessing about it all is this, though, man. Pain is how I built my platform, yo. So you got to understand that, man. You got to use that pain. Y'all like how I did that little slit through the cut there, huh? Yes, sir. But that pain, man, you got to use that shit as motivation and fuel, man. Because what happened was pain is really a sign to let you know something was wrong. It was a warning. Pain is a warning. And when you was with the narcissist, man, you know, that was letting you know that something in your life, you was off course. I was off course. And my main thing was I was off course with the Most High God. My relationship with God wasn't steady. You know what I mean? Like when you start falling in love with a human being and start falling and being manipulated by them, that they can start to tear you and turn you away from God, man. That's a damn problem, bro. And basically that's what it's all about, man. Yeah, nothing but a demon, a person that's being willingly used by a spirit being. We'll say it like that, you know, because I know like on YouTube they don't like it really saying God and demons and shit, but that's what it is. A person that's being really under the influence and control of Satan, a reprobate. That's all they is, man, willingly. And like they only get high off manipulating people, finessing people, doing anything evil, you know, cheating on your ass. That's what they get off for. That's what they get off for. All that is about control and power and making your ass look bad. And once your eyes open up to the truth and that you know that you're really dealing with a real live demon, oh yeah, that narcissist is going to get from around you, man. Yeah, they're going to get from around you because now they got to regroup again. They got to reset. They got to go find somebody else to feed their supply. They got to find somebody else to feed their ego because they know you ain't going to do it no more. You do it the right thing. You start to starve that demon. Yeah, you got to starve that demon because all they want from you is manipulation and validation. They want to take your place. Yeah, that's what they want to do. The narcissists want to take your place, but they can't, man. God gave you your position. They got to take that up with him, man. But that's all I got on this one. Until the next time, knowledge is power. Stay solid, it's the movement. Y'all stay solid, stay blessed. Peace and shalom. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. We out.